we are here once again. I have no fucking intro because I'm surprised that this is even working. But this is finally, and we have a name for it finally. This is... Hello! How you doing? By the way, what is your name, man?
My name?
Yes, your name.
Are you talking to me?
I am talking to you.
You talking to me? My name, motherfucker, is Boosh /Connor / Who Gives a Fuck. I do YouTube sometimes called Conjoin Artists with me and a bunch of my friends. And I decided to join you here today to become part of the people.
Wait, your name is Conjoined? Your name is Conjoined Artist?
Conjoined Artist is the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, but what's your actual name, man? I can't call you like, hey, man.
I said it. It is Connor. I said Connor.
Connor, okay.
Connor or Boosh, whatever the fuck you want to call me.
I'm gonna call you Boosh. I like the idea of calling you Boosh.
Yeah,
yes.
Boosh. A lot of people call me Boosh. That's what I go by on a lot of art and shit. So.
Anyways, I want to thank you for being on here really quick, and also before we even start the show, Hovig, thank you for coming on once again, man.
What's going on?
Hey, by the way, too, I just noticed something. Goddamn, man, people, I'm telling you, there's been so much shit going on. By the way, I'm gonna put this out there right now, Reggie. God damn it, you're a pain in my fucking ass from Double Toasted. God damn it, man. Anyways, some very personal shit, but I'm just gonna go on there because hey, I have a fucking camera on, a live mic, and I just don't give a fuck anymore. So. Have a lot of shit going on, but because of that, I accidentally named the show Midnight Chat Tech. So I guess we're doing a wrestling Midnight Chat Tech, Hovig. Yes, absolutely. But and really quick, I'm gonna bring some other people in here. But yeah, thank you again, Hovig, Connor, Boosh, Chocolate Milk, whatever your fucking name is. Fuck, I just gave the goddamn Ron. Oh man. I love tonight. So anyways, people, I just put the private link out there right now in the chat, so if you guys want to come in without permission, you can now, because I'm fucking stupid.
Are you okay, man? Are you okay?
No, not really. No, Trey, thank you for coming, man.
Hey, man. I'm glad to be here. MCA Wrestling Show. Let's do this shit.
No.
Hey,
wait, hold on. What are we called again?
We call it the Ringside Hangout.
The Ringside Hangout.
This is the Ringside Hangout.
Ringside Hangout.
I fucking helped. I helped with the goddamn name. I forgot the shit already.
Hey, it's new. I was gonna save that for next week, but you know it's a good thing that you put it out there now. We actually have a name now, people, for the very first fucking time. Marcus Jones, how you doing, brother? He's muted. I think something happened over there, but it's okay. Just so you know, though, like, oh, there you go. Go ahead.
You can hear me?
Now I can, yes. Clear as day.
Yep. Clear as day.
Thank you for joining me, by the way, Marcus, man. We haven't talked about wrestling in a while, dude.
No, I guess not, since I tried to record from you last time. It's been a while. Everything's pretty much a blur to me.
Yeah, I'm doing the same kind of thing. Everything's a blur to me, too. And holy shit, Adrian's in the house. What's up, Adrian?
Hey guys.
By the way, just so you know, sweetheart, I know you're probably not going to add a whole lot, but it's okay, because I'm kind of curious. I've always wanted somebody who doesn't know a lot about wrestling, but this is the wrestling podcast. I just fucked up and named it the wrong thing.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Just watch her just log out and just fucking gone.
No, I wanted to stay, actually. If you don't mind, I would like you to stay, because if you bring up something, I want you to call us out on the stupidity of some of the shit that happens in wrestling, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. How are you doing, by the way, Adrian?
I'm alive, surprisingly.
Yeah, especially after that awesome party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so exactly how many people did you see piss drunk passed out on Saturday night?
Too many to count. Myself included.
Okay, let me limit that. How many people did you see hungover at a Waffle House and or gyms on Sunday morning?
There were quite a few. I can't.
It would be really weird if she actually gave us a number. Like, I saw like 13, may have been 14, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm pretty good at counting. I got down to 13. But yeah,
well,
man.
I know there were like 6 or 7 of us at the 24 diner on Sunday, like afternoon.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people went to that La Barbecue thing, right? That's what it was, right? The La Barbecue.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
we went.
on Sunday.
No, that was before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wish I was there, man. You guys seem to
It was
have a
fun.
fucking
God.
awesome time.
Yeah.
Oh shit, your dog's like, oh, I love that shit too. It was fucking awesome.
On a great party.
Sorry about that, guys. He
Oh, it's all
sometimes he
good.
doesn't know when to shut. Yeah.
Maybe your dog's
Shut
a
the
wrestling
fuck
fan.
up.
Yeah.
Just gotta smack the
No.
fuck out of him. But yeah, so lots of shit has been happening in the wrestling world, man. And really quick too, I want to put some light on Marcus because the thing is, he actually went to a live event recently, WWE Raw. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, man.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I tried to make this conversation earlier, but this was just conflicting with the work schedule that I have, so I wasn't able to make it.
Wait a minute. 2 weeks ago, was that the one that was like the lowest rated Raw?
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Well, not surprised.
Because what was it like 2 weeks ago? I think was the Raw that had the whole cake bullshit. Was that it?
Cake?
Wait, I think,
With
what was that shit about?
with Rusev and Roman Reigns? Was that 2
Oh,
weeks ago?
that one. Yeah, that's the one when like I guess it was kind of like them trying to push Roman Reigns into getting the USA
The U.S. title. Yeah.
which in my opinion of it, and by the way, this did happen there, because I know like what Kevin Dunn, what's his name is, that's always like the editor behind Raw.
Yeah.
He always I watch What Culture WWE, so most of my information is gonna be checked on that itself. He's kind of known to basically edit cheers and boos and stuff on the show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think he's like very
I
infamous.
know what you're talking about. He like I heard at like the most recent WrestleMania, a bunch of people were booing Roman Reigns, and they fucking had to mute the booing.
Yeah,
It was so fucking bad.
They did mute it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think what they did good here is that usually Roman Reigns fights another babyface or some other heel who's super, super popular with the the smarks and the smart fans or whatever. And now they have him against Rusev, who everyone I think legitimately fucking can't stand. I mean, I don't know about you guys. Do you guys ever feel like you like Rusev?
I mean, to be honest, the only thing that's keeping Rusev a career is the fact that Lana's with him. That's just me.
do you think it's as bad as a Mark Merrill and Sable situation, or do you think it's a different dynamic?
No, it's a different dynamic, only because back when Rusev first came around, that motherfucker was a monster. He was unstoppable. Now it's like, just go away, don't come back, you know?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like Roman Reigns, and they just had. Here's another thing too, and we're gonna talk about WWE Summerslam a lot tonight. Not tonight. Anyways, the thing is though, they're gonna have a match for the United States Championship on Sunday. Literally, I think in like 3 days. But the issue is though, is they just gave that match away on fucking Monday. Like they just had that match. So like, who in the right mind is gonna even give a shit about this match now? I mean,
who is the window? Who is the winner first off?
I think
Roman
it was
Reigns.
Reigns.
yeah, clean as usual.
Okay, so when that usually happens,
It usually means the heel is going to win, right?
yeah, which is kind of weird because like at the same time, Rusev has pretty much been holding that USA title for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of if he still, because if they don't give Reigns the USA title, which I literally said when I was there, it's like this makes sense that if you give Reigns a USA title, which isn't as big as a heavyweight title, it's something that's there. You can give him something for that. It would probably work. And if he still loses it, if he loses it, then what the fuck are you exactly accomplishing in storyline wise when Rusev is still the champion, the US champion, and you have like Cesaro and Sheamus fighting in the background, which nobody really gives a fuck about that either. So
So true. It's so true.
He really does not give a fuck at all.
No.
But the thing is, though, is like, man, like here's the thing. I like to play Be the Booker a lot, and I like to like think about like what I would do if I was in a situation behind the scenes. And I'm saying if Kurt Angle comes back, I want him not to go for the world title or for the universe title, whatever ridiculous fucking concept that is. I want him to go for that U.S. title.
is he actually coming back?
I think he is.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I go on WrestleZone.com a lot, and they kind of like forge some stories. So it's kind of hard to believe a lot of the shit, but they keep posting stuff about Kurt Angle has signed. Kurt Angle has said, I'm about to get to the I'm about to go up north, everybody, and shit like that. And it's like, okay.
The last time I
WWE denied that already though, like, because that's been a thing for the past couple of months now with Kurt Angle.
actually
It's WWE.
it's been a thing for a while because last time, one of the earliest times that I remember, which is probably like a year or so ago, maybe even longer than that, is that Kurt Angle contacted WWE and was trying to talk with Vince, but then he found out that Triple H is the one who's in charge of all that, but he's like, I don't care, I want to talk to Vince. But then Triple H got pissed off, I believe, and because he didn't want to, Kurt Angle didn't want to deal with Triple H, but I guess at the same time, I think Kurt Angle's just been gone for a while from WWE. That a lot of shit has changed. That like he's probably asking to talk to the wrong people now. I mean, like, because Triple H is the one bringing people in.
Yeah.
True, but even if Triple H or even if Stephanie or Shane McMahon was kind of like the managers of either WWE of Raw or SmackDown, I just have in the back of my mind, it's like Vince still controls everything.
Yeah.
And Kurt Angle knows that. I think I'm not saying if everybody around here knows that, but to me, I believe that. So talking to Triple H is like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, you're right. No, he basically Vince. They even say that Vince always has final say of everything. So, but what happened was that I think Triple H just got pissed off that he didn't ask that Kurt Angle didn't ask to speak to him specifically or personally. That he was like that maybe Kurt Angle felt like Triple H felt like Kurt Angle was going to do one of these whoop and just go right to Vince, which kind of probably irritated him. But then at the same time, if you're talking about somebody who hasn't been, how long has it been since Kurt Angle's been in has been gone?
Literally 10 years. It'll be the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. So it's been like almost 10 years or so. So I'm thinking that maybe somebody should have told Kurt Angle what's up. So I don't know. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure that he'll be in. Because he even said that he wants to retire from his career with WWE.
Yeah, he said that many a time, and that dude's getting really fucking old. But you, Boosh, were you a big watcher of Kurt Angle's career in the, TNA or anything, or?
No, I'm sorry to say no to that one. I'm going to be honest. I am going to be your newbie here. I'm the person who doesn't know that much about wrestling. I am mostly a follower of Lucha Underground and shit like that. So if you were going to talk Lucha Underground to me, I'm like, yeah. And I'm just like a lurker when it comes to WWE shit. So one Lucha Underground fan. I'm that one Lucha Underground fan with my luchador mask on. Like, yeah. So we're going to talk about Lucha. And okay.
I actually did watch TNA last Thursday. My God, how bad that shit was.
Oh,
I
man.
only watched the Matt Hardy segments. That's it.
That's fucking horrible, man. Like with the whole fucking Jeff Hardy shit, and he's sitting there. The motherfucker Swanton bombed himself through a fucking table. What fucking writing is this shit? Now you are broken. I'm like, shut the fuck up! Oh my god!
No, but you want some bad shit, dude. What about this fucking Damien Sandow debut?
Oh my god! Aron Rex.
That was so fucking vague.
I never want to hear anyone talk about WWE's naming ever again. Because seriously, Aron Rex is the worst name of a wrestler.
Well, dude, I'm thinking like, is he gonna be a tag team with Tyrus? And it's gonna be like the dinosaurs of TNA or some shit? Like, fuck?
Shit. As another thing, I was also thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I kind of understand the reason why they never gave him the microphone at WWE, because this motherfucker likes to talk hella shit, but at the same time, he's probably not gonna get that far in TNA either. The only reason why, obviously, he's there is because he was a WWE superstar, but that's as far as it's going to go. I mean, look at Tyrus. Where was he? Where's he been?
Oh, exactly. No, I mean, I think a big part of that.
Never seen again.
No, but that's the thing that I'm thinking a lot about too, is the fact that Tyrus was there and he was a really big deal too, like for like 2 months, whatever. But the thing that he did that was wrong was that he wasn't just Tyrus, a big bad motherfucker. He was EC3's little bitch. So in EC3,
I
turns
remember
face.
that.
Yeah, when EC3 turns face, or whatever. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're just left there like, well, I'm big, so it's like, yeah, go eat a hamburger. Like, I don't give a
Right-
fuck. You're not.
Right now, unfortunately, the only successes that TNA has that's from WWE are the Diva, the Knockouts, Gail Kim, Maria. Who else is there from WWE?
Does Maria count? She doesn't even wrestle really.
She's there. I mean, she's playing like a heel character. I mean, whatever.
And the reason why I didn't say nothing right now is because I don't even know what that bitch does. Like, I mean,
All right,
like,
so all right, forget I said anything. All right, Gail Kim, the Hardys, unfortunately.
oh, those are really nice divas knockouts.
Yeah, right? And what's his name? Bobby Lashley.
Bobby's
Bobby
nice.
Lashley's doing amazing.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they might as well name that fucking show like the Bobby Lashley show, like Bobby
They
Lashley
should.
Wrestling on Thursday night.
That motherfucker has 3 titles now.
That motherfucker needs to come out to the ring with a skull mask, name himself Shao Kahn. I fucking like that. Christ. Fucking ruler of Outworld and shit.
Actually, you know what? That's a great idea. Since we already kind of did the final deletion thing, TNA should just go full frontal, like self-aware dumb, and just make it into like some cheesy ass Mortal Kombat knockoff.
Dude, I love you, Marcus, because seriously, I would love that shit. Imagine like Glacier coming back with like this ultra push, like, holy shit, it's Glacier, he's gonna freeze all you guys. Whoa.
No. Do it in the sense where it's like, it's kind of not like that blatant to the point where it's like Glacier for real. Okay, let's do something else here. Just kind of just like go at Lucha Underground level, stupid.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus.
Oh yes, like fucking like breathing fire and shit like that, or
It's Sub-Zero's redheaded fucking stepbrother.
yeah.
I love that shit so much.
Look at that shit.
yeah, just do like, I don't know, just like go. TNA should just go full Anchorman and just kind of just go say fuck it. It's gonna happen. Let's just do it, and you'll probably get more viewership on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, we need to make TNA an anime. It's okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just make it. I'm wondering what kind.
Hold on, take that back real quick. Speaking of animes, anybody else see that fucking Surf's Up 2 bullshit?
Hell no.
No, what is that?
Wait, what?
It is Surf's Up 2, like the journey to WrestleMania or some shit.
Oh,
What?
yeah, I
No,
think I
you know,
remember this.
Surf's Up. You know,
Look at
the
this
Hollywood production of fucking penguins surfing. Now it's a WWE fucking movie.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
Wave Mania? Holy fuck! No.
You know, I thought WrestleMania. You ever heard of WrestleMania?
Yeah, there you go,
Probably.
right there. That's
I thought that was bad. Surf's Up 2. Road to WrestleMania.
They're all big. They're all big.
Did you see that shit?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Fucking Undertaker.
Oh my god.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Okay. So when I was watching WWE Raw during the breaks, they pretty much like was doing like advertising for WWE stuff constantly, almost to the point where it's like, who the fuck is this for? Like some guy that's just like 1 inch away from saying, you know what I need to see? I need to see Randy Orton RKO some dude in an island, and then I'll be a committed fan to WWE. That's how ridiculous it's gotten. And I saw they were advertising the Flintstones meets WWE Superstars.
Oh Jesus.
And I was thinking, okay, between this Surf's Up 2 or the Flintstones meet WWE Superstars, which one would be the latter for you?
Let's see. Porno.
I'd rather watch porn. Porn probably has more of a plot. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
That's why I
honestly.
said porno.
Yeah, dude, that sounds fucking ridiculous. Dude, Surf's
Hey,
Up 2.
Which one's the shit that I've seen? I've seen the fucking Scooby Doo one, and
Oh yeah, John. Yeah, Scooby Doo goes to
I saw-
WrestleMania.
yeah, I saw that shit, and I'm like, Jesus fucking hell.
But see, why is it called like Wrestle Wave or what? Okay, wait, Mania. Never mind. I get it now because I'm like, okay, why is it WrestleMania when you can easily do it like SummerSlam, but like Summer Beach something? Call it Great American Animated Bash or some bullshit. I don't know,
Because
man.
Nick, Vince McMahon has lost his mind, and every fucking thing needs to have WrestleMania part of it.
Like, dude, WrestleMania isn't until like fucking 6 months from now. Like, Jesus Christ, get off WrestleMania's ass, dude. WrestleMania's like, dude, yeah, just I'm on my vacation. Ah, fuck, they're calling for me again. God damn, I'll be right back. Like, oh man, yeah, this looks ridiculous. Surfs Up. The thing is, too, I have to say, whoever's doing the animated stuff for WWE is doing okay. I don't know if this is the same guys, but Camp WWE, have you guys watched that at all?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Thought the art looked pretty okay, but I haven't really heard much about it.
Yeah, no, I've seen a bunch of episodes. That shit's funny.
It's like, I think it's a little too much of the same old shit. Like, Vince McMahon makes jokes that I'm like, okay, normally it'd be cool if you're making fun of yourself or whatever, like, haha, I'm over the top, but it's like trying way too hard. Like, I feel like this dude has like some kind of issue like with self-esteem. He's like, I'm just gonna talk shit about myself so people can laugh at it, but like it's nothing. It's the same old thing. But I don't know. I'm liking the network though. I know Holy Foley just started this week. Have you guys watched that?
No, it's not till Sunday.
Oh, it starts at Sunday?
Yeah, it's after SummerSlam. They're gonna drop 5 episodes of Holy Foley after SummerSlam.
Oh, all at once?
5 episodes. Jesus Christ.
Okay, dude. They did that with the Edge and Christian show, and I fucking hate that show so much.
The first episode was bad, like really bad, and then Reddit was talking about give the episodes a try again, and after that, it picked up. The Edge and Christian show is actually really good. It's just the first episode. It's horrible.
Because for me, the Edge and Christian show reminded me of like our first Midnight Chat Attack, where it was like all awkward and like, you know what I mean? Like it was fucking bad, dude. And when I watched that show, I just cringed. But hey, Jordan, how you doing, brother?
Not too bad. How are you guys?
I'm doing awesome, man. Were you over there? You're the security guard, Jordan, right?
At the Sunday service?
Yeah, like wasn't he on the Sunday service, Jordan? Are you this security guy, dude?
Wait, say again?
Security guy, like mall cop, like Kevin James. Are you the security guy?
Yeah.
Paul Blart.
Yeah, Paul Blart. Okay, sorry about that. I guess I fucking say things weird. But yeah, so you're at the party and everything. How was it for you, man? Like, was there any troubles, or were you there as like a party goer?
Well, I didn't show up until the last day on Sunday, so I missed everything because of, CP's time and everything. But it was pretty good for the one day I was there.
Oh shit! Well, that's awesome though, man. I'm glad that everything kind of went all right, and you can go over there and chill and hang out with the toasties. Hopefully, all you guys are gonna go next year, man. I know probably you're gonna go again, right, Connor?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go.
Yeah.
I have tasted the fruits of Austin, and they are sweet.
Man, that could be looked at as being kind of like homosexual or something. Like, I taste the fruits of the loins and blah blah blah. But yeah, man. But so you watched TNA? I did not. I just watched that Aron Stevens. Was that his name? Aron Stevens? Or...
Aron Rex.
Oh yeah,
No.
fuck, I forgot.
Aron Rex.
I think it was Aron Stevens when they had on WCPW.
Have you watched
Aron Stevens is his indie name, like in other promotions, but in TNA it's Aron Rex, which I don't know why they felt the need to give him Rex. They could have just let him use his indie name, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that's like the one case where like your real name is better than your fake name. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Anything else happen on TNA? I mean, I know you guys are so fucking in love with the Matt Hardy thing. I can't stand that shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
I
Yo,
think
guys.
I'm the only one in love with the Matt Hardy thing.
Hey, yo, guys,
No, I
listen.
loved it.
I'll be right back in a couple minutes. All right.
Okay, no problem, man.
All right.
Somebody got a booty call. Anyways.
Here's my explanation on why I think like the Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy Fine Deletion thing was great. It's mainly because like they're TNA at this point, which is like so in the tank that they had to end up moving to, I think this is their third network now,
Yeah.
Pop TV.
Yeah.
That basically you're kind of in that moment where it says like, man, fuck it, let's just do whatever the fuck we want to and let them go crazy. And when you end up doing that, you apparently find magic within that whole thing itself. And it's one of those things. And I guess if anybody listens to Raid Select, I asked the question to like John, like, to explain what the final deletion was, and he pretty much just explained it as it is. It's like, look, it's terrible, but I can't keep my eyes away from it. And I think that's sort of the intent of things that are supposed to give you entertainment. Now, it's not high class entertainment whatsoever. I mean, it's professional wrestling. Everybody's kind of self-aware on it, nonetheless.
Yeah.
But that kind of works when not only are you self-aware on it, but the people that are doing it are self-aware on it too, and just kind of just going for it. And that's why.
That's why you respect it, or like.
I respect it in the same way I sort of respect like Lucha Underground. Like Lucha Underground has way more production and storyline to it.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at like a you're basically looking at for that as a telenovela, which that's the whole intent of wrestling. It's supposed to be like this dramatic theater type of thing too. There.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I can agree with that, but like the thing is like back in the day it was not so like dramatic like in the 90s. Like I know like it's not the 90s anymore. I need to like let that shit go. But like if you watch Lucha Underground, there's not so much theatrics as WWE, and yet like they are doing such a good fucking job with like just being intense and being like, this is what matters. We're gonna jump over those fucking ropes. I'm gonna bash your fucking head into something. I'm gonna do all these spins. You know, it's like I don't know who these people are, and I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. It's a lot of fun. I fucking love Lucha Underground so much. Just like it's cartoony, and one of the main reasons it appeals to me more than like WWE and stuff like that is because most WWE plots is like, I'm a businessman. I don't like the way you do business. I'm being a businessman. Ed McMahon.
Yeah,
and
Ed
most
McMahon?
Lucha Underground. Most Lucha Underground plots are basically, we have to unite the 7 amulets in order to release the Aztec God. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's just stupid Power Ranger shit. Like I think I saw one.
It really is.
Was it
really is.
Was it like Vampiro kicking a wrestler that was in full gear on a wheelchair and telling him like to get up with a montage system?
I think I remember that.
It's so dumb, but at the same time, it's like, hey man, if this is what they're gonna be doing, if they're setting their rules and they're staying with it, fuck it, I'm down with this. And you're also showing me like, holy shit, this guy actually jumped from the top of the rope. Holy shit, you got this big motherfucker doing like a bat flip on some other guy, and it's like, wow, okay, I'm totally into this.
Yeah, no, there's some legitimate moments in Lucha Underground. I'm like, most of these wrestlers aren't going to survive like a good 10. These are not good. These are not decade-long careers. These are like 5 years top, and they're just fucking destroying their backs and everything else.
Yeah. And I think the best part about Lucha Underground too is that this is being shown on a network that on 2 reasons. One, it was needed. It was desperately needed, especially for the El Rey network.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
And 2, like they're doing this seems a very, very young wrestling federation that isn't bombarded with this WWE stink of like having to advertise everything all the time at 24/7, and at the same time, what we're gonna probably see in SummerSlam, actual good wrestling or good moments in wrestling when they're not promoting it over and over and over again. We have to end up paying for it.
Yeah, like the one thing I can say about Lucha Underground is that you can watch the show and you might be watching a big event. You don't know. You haven't seen the promos and the trailers and everything. But yeah, WWE Summerslam, you're like, what do you call that? Like educated to know that they're gonna do their best shot like on Sunday. So this whole week does not matter. It's like watching The Walking Dead and knowing you're going to watch a bunch of talking, a bunch of bullshit. But when that finale comes on, I will be there for that shit, but not the 9 episodes before it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Anybody here excited for SummerSlam? Because I know I'm not. Like, and I don't know if it's because of NXT. Because I am excited for NXT Brooklyn. And the Cruiserweight Classic has been awesome. But SummerSlam, I'm just kind of whatever.
SummerSlam... Oh, go ahead.
Well, here's my question: has SummerSlam sort of just been like is it like the mid-season finale of what WrestleMania is?
Basically, yeah. That's a perfect example, actually.
Fuck.
Oh, hey, Anthony, how you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm really not supposed to be on here. My voice is shot, but y'all was talking about, I was just hearing y'all conversation, and I just had to interject just one thing. The problem with WWE is back in the day when you had Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, they had wrestlers. They was about the wrestling, and that created superstars back in the day. Like you said, Lucha Underground is new now, and they don't have to advertise as much things. So they kind of so focused on creating celebrities like John Cena, Roman Reigns, that they forget about the wrestling. And I feel like that's why they're not wrestling anymore. So I just had to.
It's probably like Jay Lethal, who made a name for himself out there. Like it wasn't because TNA or Ring of Honor made him a name. He did it for himself. Same thing with people in New Japan Pro Wrestling, like with Kenny Omega and stuff. He had to make a name for himself. They didn't advertise like crazy. Oh, Kenny Omega, Bullet Club, blah 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 blah. No, they did it on their own right. When WWE, they kind of force it all the time or whatever.
Well, one thing about the show really quick, and I know like Anthony probably wasn't around when this happened, and I always go back to this as an example because I would show something Lucha Underground wise, but I just don't watch enough of it to actually show up a clip. But this is from 2001, and this was not advertised. This was just a fucking wrestling show on Raw, and it just happened, and this is how crazy it is.
Is that the famous one where like everybody just got their spots and stuff?
Is that the invasion part where?
Yeah, this is the
That's
invasion.
the thing. Like, that's the thing, Nick. Like, this is a perfect example. They used to push storylines rather than celebrities. Now they're just too focused on pushing celebrities rather than storylines. Like, that's the reason why you remember Stone Cold. Not because of him, because what he did.
Yeah, and just like out of nowhere, he's just beating the shit out of all these guys. You don't know their names. You don't know the storyline. You don't have to know. You just know that something serious is happening. It's fucking crazy. Like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's what is good about wrestling, is that you don't have to... Like, go ahead.
Like, everybody knows John Cena is, like, the big guy right now, but you don't know why when you really think about it. You just know he's the top guy, but it's like, what exactly did he do to get there?
Exactly.
Become a meme.
Exactly.
He became a meme.
And that's cool, too. Oh, go ahead, Narcus.
Well, I was gonna say, like, well, here's my question. And being as a person that I'm cord cutter, so and I don't have WWE Network. I got to again. I do a podcast about music, so my time is a little bit limited.
Yeah.
But how many times have they been consistently advertising? And I'm saying this both as anybody that's watched this on regular TV or anybody that's watched this on the WWE Network. Have they been advertising their own product? Like, have they been doing that way more frequently than putting out wrestling? Because when I was at the thing itself, they did that weird spot of like, oh, here's John Cena and the Bella Twins at the Teen Choice Awards, and I was like, who the fuck cares?
With SmackDown, it's more noticeable with SmackDown than Raw, to be honest, because SmackDown's a 2-hour show, and after the draft, it seems like SmackDown has been bombarded with commercials more lately than Raw. Now, Raw still has their little fillers of showing that kind of thing, but it's not as bad as it was before. Now it's mostly SmackDown,
Dude, they would get, like, really bad. Like, I don't know if y'all watch the NBA, because I only watch the NBA with my mom a little bit. But WWE used to do that shit when they used to be like, yeah, we're about to show a replay. This replay was sponsored by Snickers. I'm like, fucking stop. Stop.
We seen this last week.
Jesus Christ, man! They're too busy trying to sell names. Like it gets bad when you get Trace, when you get the Bella Twins in the fucking Trey Songz music video. It's getting fucking bad.
Yeah, right. Like let me tell you, like I love the 4 Horsewomen of NXT, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Becky, and them. But like ever since they've gone to WWE, I'm kind of reaching that point. The main roster, I'm kind of getting to that point. Like, man, I'm getting sick of Sasha Banks and Charlotte now. And I hate to admit that, but the way he's doing it is just horrible, man. I don't like the oversaturation of the Sasha Banks advertising they're doing because they're like milking that Sasha Banks train. And
you know what? I agree. It's kind of like the same thing with Sasha Banks and Eva Marie. It's like people say that they got good personalities and they're cool, but I'm like, why are they cool? Like Trish Stratus. Back in the day, back in the old Divas division, you know why she was the top girl. It's kind of like the same thing I said with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Because
you knew they talked.
Because the breasts were big, or is that Trish? I keep on getting
that was it was another reason. No, but They could back it up. You knew her moves too. 100% Stratusfaction. Like it wasn't just a catchphrase. It was something that they could back up. But just kind of like with Eva Marie or Sasha Banks, they're just faces.
Why, no, we still bring up Eva Marie. No, she's not.
Well, see, one thing really quick though, I don't think that Sasha Banks is just a face, but I do understand when Trey's saying about like, hey man, they're showing her way too fucking much, because if you noticed, like Sasha Banks was being like the underdog, like I haven't won the championship yet. Oh man, that fucking sucks. But yet for some reason she's always winning. She's always on the air. You look like a champion. You look good, and now she wins the title. But it's no different than how they're pushing her before. So it's kind of like, okay, dude, like this is just same old shit. Like, if you would have lost the title, I'd be more interested.
Originally, it was the NXT fanboy in me wanting Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Becky and them to do well, which I still do. But I just don't like how they're being advertised now. I don't know if it's because it's that hipster in me that's like, oh, they were better than NXT. Because they've been putting on good matches on the main roster. Just that I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm not caring about them as much as I used to. Like, I'm afraid when Bayley meets the main roster, I'm like, I'm probably going to do the same thing to her. I mean,
they use social media too much to market them as well. Like, I only hear about Sasha Banks because of social media. They be like, because she was talking about Pokemon Go. I'm like,
oh, God, with the Pokemon
point.
Go. You know, I'm glad you brought that up, because there's something, and Marcus probably saw this on the live show with Goldust and fucking R-Truth. Because here's the thing that's really bothering me a lot about this WWE thing. WWE, to me, the storyline writers, feel like that like boring-ass, lame old dad where he just wants to be cool, he wants to be with the cool kids. Like, hey, man, you guys like that Pokemons? Okay. Like, and they just push this fucking Pokemon Go concept for R-Truth and Goldust. And then, like,
my fellow kids.
Yeah, you know, it's ridiculous. Like, they're trying to be cool, and then like he does that same shit with fucking like you know, with Sasha Banks or like Enzo Amore or whatever the fuck, and he's just like, you know, hey guys, like you like these guys? You guys think these guys are cool? We're gonna like put them on there all day. Holy shit, what happened?
What?
Someone shaving or something?
Yeah, I'm about to say that. What's up, Luz?
Hang on, is there a buzzing or something?
Yeah. It's gone. It's gone now.
Okay.
All right, awesome.
All right, how you guys doing?
I'm doing awesome.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
So you guys talk about wrestling then.
Oh, the SummerSlam and all that shit, and the ridiculous Divas division. Trey's bitching about Sasha Banks. It's crazy.
Wait, who's bitching about Sasha?
Trey. He just seems sick on her face.
See, the thing I don't get, and I'll just put 2 cents in on Sasha. I don't get how everybody was saying like, oh, they need to start pushing her, and then hang on a second. They need to start pushing her, this and that, and then they finally start pushing her, and then everybody starts bitching, and it's just like, I mean, they gotta start, she giving her more TV time, especially since she's the champion and everything. It's just like you can't have it both ways. It's just, I think that fans are just trying to like bitch to bitch, kind of.
True.
But
yeah.
No, our thing, the conversation we were having before is like wrestling now compared to back then, where it's like back then they wrestled to make themselves a star, whereas nowadays in WWE they kind of push them to be a star. You know.
Exactly.
Well, here's my question. Okay, so Sasha Banks, she's been fighting the same wrestler. Who's her name again?
Charlotte.
Okay. They've been with Braun Strowman and the other chick that's been doing squash matches.
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax, like, why don't you sort of kind of put her in the spotlight, since you've been basically just giving her jobbers to basically just get her to beat the shit out of. Why don't you're pretty much at this point, it's like, okay, well, why don't we just let Sasha Banks fight her?
That's what I'm thinking too. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I understand the brand split is already doing that fucking thing that I told everyone that was going to happen, because it happened back in 2002 and all that shit too. But like, dividing the roster in half, if half that roster doesn't get over, you only have half that fucking roster, which is half of a half. So there's no one gives a shit about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is why right now I'm enjoying the Cruiserweight Classic right now, because with the Cruiserweight Classic, there's a few wrestlers we know, like Tajiri, Brian Kendrick, or whatever, but other than that, there's no storylines. It's just pure wrestling. You just know they're trying to win the Cruiserweight Classic. And that's what I love. It's just legit good wrestling. And that's why I love it compared to WWE right now, because it's like you're getting a break from all these storylines that most times don't go anywhere. You know, so that's
My
what I see.
issue with the Cruiserweight Classic is I don't feel they put enough like they don't do enough with the guys who are part of the show. Like I watch it and I loved it, but I can't even discuss it right now because they don't say their names enough. They don't give us an idea of like what's their finisher.
Yeah,
what
like
are they good
yeah.
at?
Yeah, no, I'm loving the Cruiserweight Classic, but at the same time, I like you were saying it with.
Oh, go ahead.
That sort of stuff works. That sort of stuff works for something like that, like with no storylines or just wrestling. When you're putting on a 2 to 3 hour show, you kind of need storylines.
Exactly, and I love wrestling
in a way.
See, in my opinion, what she doing in the ring, and this is what the CWC has done with some of their matches, like Kota Ibushi versus Cedric Alexander, I think, last week, which was like that was the best match in CWC right now. The ring actually is supposed to be the story, and that's what I love right now. That the ring actually telling the story, not you being like, "Hey, you suck. All right, let's have a match." Right. That's what I'm loving about CWC instead.
You back.
Hey, Obi, welcome back, sir. No, like for me, I agree with you, Trey, because like I mean that's their job is to put the story in the ring. But at the same time, it's like I need to understand why that story is the story that I want to read. You know what I mean? Like a good story is good.
What are we talking about? What's going on?
On the CWC, Cruiserweight Classic.
I haven't followed it.
I strongly recommend you follow it. However, this is my complaint about it though, is that you know a good story is a good story. You know, in the ring, it's good if it's good, but there needs to be a reason why I have to watch it. And when I watch that show and I watch like the new episode or whatever, they're just like, hey, these two guys are gonna fight. The end. And I'm like, okay, but why? Like, what does that do good at? Should like, what's his finisher?
I think.
All right, and I wanted to say longer, guys, but I actually got to head off to record my wrestling podcast now. So.
Okay. And what is that podcast, by the way?
Oh, Cheap Pop, the Cheap Pop podcast on cheappopinc.com. Cheap plug there. Check it out.
Yes.
Just type in Cheap Pop Inc. on iTunes, and you can subscribe on iTunes and check it out there. And cheappopinc.com has all of our episodes and everything. So I have to record. So but yeah, I just wanted to pop in real quick. I was waiting for my co-host to get home from work. So but yeah, I'll try to let me know when you guys do this every Thursday or.
We're trying to do this every Tuesday, but everyone was all hungover and shit from the party this week.
Gotcha. Yeah. Completely understood. But whenever you guys are doing, if you guys are doing it next Tuesday, I'll definitely be on for the whole show. So.
Fuck yeah, awesome, man.
All right, man. All right, man. Take it easy, guys.
All right, have a good one, man.
Later.
All right, so what did I miss the entire time I was gone?
Well, basically, and I'm gonna rewind the whole shit now. No, we're just talking about Sasha Banks, how she's getting a little too pushed right now, etc., and then the CWC. And I don't want to stay on that too long, but I just want to say that, even Marie and Paige gone, I really don't know what's going to be happening with the Divas division. And people don't give a fuck about all those other girls that showed up on SmackDown.
Oh, it's easy. Perfect timing for Nikki Bella to come back.
Bullshit.
I found that whole shit hilarious. Alberto Del Rio got suspended. 3 hours later, Paige got suspended. And then
I'm telling you, this is a work for Total Divas. Y'all see that tweet from Eva Marie's husband?
Yeah, I posted it on the chat where he was like, "Oh, y'all gonna see why she got suspended? It's bullshit." I was like, "Dang, all right."
You posted in the Double Toes chat?
No, the
hangout.
You know, when you can, post in the Double Toaster chat, because I can't get the Hangout chat right now. But when you get a chance, go ahead and do that. By the way, Nick Leslie, he's still in here, just so you know. I don't know if you can hear us.
Nick, I think I'm about to head out too, but
okay,
just
man.
one more final point. Scott, I agree. Asuka, I could never pronounce her name correctly, but I could just feel.
Well, you just did.
Well, thank God. But I feel like she's just an overall better wrestler, and she's more tangible as a person that should just hold the championship. Like, they're not even pushing her. She's just fighting, and you just know her from just fighting. While Sasha Banks, she just seems like a face to me.
Well. Sasha Banks was doing that. It's just that now she's in the main roster. That's what it is.
It just gives you an idea of how the booking is, because I'm telling you, like with Sasha Banks, she was amazing, and a lot of the girls were. Charlotte was too, on NXT. But as soon as Vince McMahon puts his hand in it, man, that shit starts fucking stinking.
Well, look what happened to Paige. So I guess you ain't lying.
Yeah. But all right, Anthony. Well, you take care, brother, and I'll talk to you later on. We're gonna be doing a midweek chat tonight, people. So hopefully Anthony will come in and chill with us there. But I don't know because he's a bitch.
If I don't cough on my goddamn lungs first.
You haven't even coughed once, you bitch. God damn it.
Drink.
As soon as I laugh,
Drink some whiskey. That's always my cure.
Okay, Anthony. You worse than Jai Courtney. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn, that was an insult.
Yeah, he's good, man. I'm sure he's really.
Man, I thought you two were friends.
No, we.
I'm just saying.
No, I love that guy. No,
That
but
was loud.
A little hot.
yeah. Wait, hello. I hear the sound changing a whole lot. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's Nick Luzzy. Luzzy, can you hear us, man?
I think that's where I kind of hear the echo coming from.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if he can hear us because he's doing his show, but like, shit.
Anyway,
really quick. I can't mute him. Damn it. All right. Anyways.
all right, so
Yeah, man. So.
the big Kahuna, fucking SummerSlam Sunday.
Oh yes, and Trey said he's not excited, and
I'm not.
I don't know why he's not excited because there is a lot of shit to be excited about, man. Like, dude, you're not excited for like Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose?
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Samoa Joe is gonna be better.
True, but I mean, that's fucking amazing. Like, that's like saying like, you know, John Cena versus CM Punk isn't that good because Stone Cold and The Rock was awesome. It's like, hey, hold on, man. Like, you know. But I don't know, man.
Holy shit, that was almost like the same match.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that when that shit happened.
Yeah, it was like, dude, it's, like CM Punk is a Stone Cold, John Cena is The Rock.
But Nick, well, here's the thing with me. I love being proven wrong. Like, I hope SummerSlam amazes the fuck out of me. Like, I hope SummerSlam can be NXT booked. But if history doesn't...
Wait, hold on. What matches do we got this Sunday? Let me see.
Right now, we currently have Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton, Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. Let's see, I'm gonna post this up. By the way, I like
versus Sasha Banks.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
We got a long ass fucking night Sunday.
Cesaro versus Sheamus and the first match of the Best of 7 series. Now, who thinks that this is a shitty version of Benoit versus Booker T?
Who?
It is Benoit versus Booker T. Here you go.
Hey, who?
Oh, what was that?
I told you guys, stop talking about your creative superstars in the show.
Let me see. Eva Marie, once again, not going to be involved because she's suspended for fucking Paige and Alberto Del Rio on pills. Because I guarantee that's what the problem is. Like, dude, what do you guys think happened with them, by the way? Really
They had a threesome. They just don't want to admit it.
Yeah, they had threesome. They're on pills, taking Viagra. They checked Alberto Del Rio's dick. He got suspended.
Seen that movie Spring Breakers? It's basically the same thing.
To be honest,
same story. It's the same story. It's lots of drugs between women. James Franco is there. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, man.
I mean,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right, so I'm looking at the list right now, and here are the matches that I could give a fuck less about.
Can you share the screen?
I shall. Give me 2 seconds. And here we go. We got it right here. Now, the matches that I could care less about is number 4 and down.
Well, see, that's because it's telling you not to care about them, man. Come on. Like, dude, New Day versus Gallows and Anderson, you can't tell me that's not going to be a good fucking match?
No, because I've seen it, like, how many times already, probably?
Yeah,
man.
Those matches have been good. I've been so disappointed with Gallows and Anderson being on Raw. They should have stayed in Pro Wrestling.
I'll tell you this much. Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins is going to be a fucking bore fest.
No, that shit should be fucking good. Because A, they're two pretty good fucking superstars, and B, Finn Balor is going to be the Demon King, so that's just awesome.
Okay, really quick. Why the fuck do people care if he's a Demon King?
Because it's awesome!
Why did they change the name to Demon King? Why did they have King at the end? That was never a thing.
Yeah, is he Jerry the King Lawler's bitch? Like, what the fuck happened? And another worst problem about it, too, is that he has the same moves.
Alright, well, All right, what was his original name? The Demon.
Well, they just added King at the end of it. It was originally just the Demon. Now all of a sudden,
so now he's the Demon King. Well, now if you think about it, he rules all the demons. He's not the demon bitch.
Dude, he's gonna be fucking King Bear all over again.
Nah, not Finn Balor. And yeah, like Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose versus Ziggler. That's the only ones I care about.
Why is Lesnar and Orton at the top? Is that the main event?
No. It's just it's not in any order.
Okay, better not be, because that would be some fucking hilarious shit.
Man,
No, I bet you any amount of money, fucking the first match of the day is going to be Enzo and Cass versus Jericho and Owens, or it's going to be the New Day versus Gallows and Anderson.
New Day versus. They gotta split the tag team matches up a little bit.
Yeah, so because for some reason they always do like tag team matches always first on like certain pay-per-view events.
Well, since it's gonna be a brand split, now they're gonna start having the world title match at the beginning because they're fucking idiots. Like, dude, I'm telling you, man, like they did that shit for WrestleMania 27 when Edge versus Alberto Del Rio, which was a huge match that they were like fucking promoting constantly. That was the fucking intro. That was the first match on the card. Why? Why do that?
Oh wait, did we forget about Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan for 18 seconds?
Well, luckily it was 18 seconds. That was a good match to beat stupid, but 18 seconds, yeah, it better be fucking first.
one bro kick later.
That was amazing. And believe it or not, that made him a fucking star. It was crazy.
Quick question. Looking at the first one on here, which is Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton, do you really? I'm starting to feel like, because I think from the Colt Cabana thing when he was interviewing CM Punk, this was something I think like McMahon was trying to fucking make the greatest match of all time and stuff and hype the fuck out of it. Is this basically just for him to chase that fucking dragon one more time? Because yeah, it was kind of awesome to see like Randy Orton RKO Brock Lesnar. Yeah, it was cool, but it's almost like, I mean, okay, sure, but there's nothing really worth kind of. There's nothing on the line here. It's just, okay, let's just see two guys fight now. You know?
Fuck it. We get to see Brock Lesnar again.
Okay, sure.
For some reason, every time Brock Lesnar's in a fucking WWE event, shit just goes down. Like, this time last year was Lesnar versus Taker at SummerSlam. So, and I thought that match was pretty decent. So, that's just me.
I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that.
It's just Brock Lesnar. Because, like Vince McMahon said on the Stone Cold podcast, like, one was like 2 years ago, Brock Lesnar's like a special event type of thing. So it's like, no matter, it doesn't have to be for shit. Brock Lesnar shows up and it's like, fuck, man, this is going to be great. Just for the hell of it. Like 2 years ago, SummerSlam, that's when he faced John Cena.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, is like, Brock Lesnar is a huge deal, whatever, and you have to waste him on this shit. Like, you only have him so often. You're gonna waste him on a show that he can't even be on the same show with, so they can't even build it up to be a big deal, even though it's supposed to be a big deal. And they're only showing like fucking footage you can watch on the network. Like, they're not doing anything right. And it's Brock Lesnar.
How crazy would it be if fucking Taker comes out of nowhere and interrupts and beats the shit out of Lesnar during this match? That'd be fun. That'd be funny as fuck. Because I've been reading rumors about Taker being at WrestleMania, SummerSlam. And they're not saying exactly what for or anything. So I was like, that'd be fucking. See, the funny thing is he's had a feud with both of them. Brock Lesnar, obviously, for the whole streak shit, and Randy Orton with the whole Legend Killer shit. So that'd be funny.
Oh god, please don't tell me they might make it like a retirement triple threat match on WrestleMania, because we described that.
I'll say this: if it's not gonna be a fucking return like something like this, where he fucking gets up and he gets CM Punk at SummerSlam, like that was one of my favorite Undertaker returns ever. Do you remember that shit, dude?
Which one?
Watch, I'll show you right here. Let me rewind it. It's like, it's Jeff Hardy on the floor, and then, ding.
Awesome.
And then watch in the beginning. It's just badass.
Okay.
Look how much they're stalling because the Undertaker's just like, begin there. That was badass. I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bitch.
Wait, did you wear a mustache? Okay.
Oh, this is a long time ago.
See, for me, it wasn't that long. I don't know why, but it doesn't feel that long to me, man. 2009, like, have you guys ever had that situation too, where like you watch something back in the 2000s or 2007 or whatever, or whatever, and then like after a few years, it feels like you're watching the same shit, but yet back in the day, 1 year would make the biggest difference. You're like, holy shit, 1 year I have Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, etc., but then all of a sudden I have like Stone Cold and The Rock. It's like the whole roster's changed. It's weird for me. I don't know. It doesn't happen nowadays. I feel like now it's the same shit as like 2000.
Oh shit! Speaking of CM Punk, his fucking fight after like 1,000 years is next month.
Man, I still feel like something's gonna happen. He ain't gonna do it.
Same here.
Yeah, he's gonna get his ass whooped.
Wasn't that scheduled for July?
No,
it was,
it's
but
next month.
No, Marcus is right. It was scheduled for July, and then it got
Oh
fucking
yeah.
bumped.
Oh yeah. No. It was scheduled for July. Man, it was scheduled like 10 times.
It was actually scheduled for 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, it's been 2 years since he left WWE. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, it was scheduled God knows how long since after he left WWE.
Do you think there's a slight chance that people are gonna welcome him to UFC with a bunch of boos just because of how long it took for him to get to the UFC?
Possibly. They're probably also going to tell him to fuck off and go back to WWE.
That's what I feel like it's gonna happen too. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I guess he's on the cover of the new video game already. He has a documentary out now.
He's on the cover?
No,
yeah. He's not?
No, he's in the game, but
Oh yeah, I know he was in the game, but
I could have sworn he was on. I read something he was on the cover, but I could be wrong. I always read a bunch of crazy shit. But yeah, like for some reason too, they're talking about how he already has like a DVD coming out, like talking about like his journey to UFC, etc. Like they've been filming him this entire time. Like, what are they filming him doing? Like playing video games and like awaiting his contract guy to get the fucking match together, man. Like, I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Get injured.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And he's being awfully cocky about it too. But let me go ahead. What the fuck's happening? Oh, these damn
Another
websites.
WWE wrestler.
Gold posted on the chat that Punk's debut against Nikki Gall is on September 10th at UFC 203 in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
That's 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't even know if they're gonna call him Phil Brooks or CM Punk.
No, they're going to call him Phil Brooks.
Maybe CM Punk, because you guys heard about. God, it was right after our last show that we had about this wrestling stuff. WWE bought UFC. You guys know that?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they bought UFC, which I don't know what that means. I mean,
If WWE bought UFC,
I want to see a link to this right
man,
now.
you know, if WWE bought UFC, CM Punk would be like, "Hey, fuck you and your cock,
I know,
I'm gone."
Wait, hold on.
With all
CNN
the-
mistakenly reports. It's mistakenly. It's CNN's fault, not mine. Goddammit.
Yeah, WME, it's a fucking talent agency. Or some shit like that. Yeah, I remember that.
Nick, do what I do when I kind of hear big ass resources. Go on other sites to see if it's legit.
Yeah.
I don't have so much time in a day, man. Like if I'm wrong, I'll take that L. I don't give a fuck. There's too much shit going on in my life. But
Okay.
apparently UFC was bought though, and I think a lot of it has to do. I think Dana White's actually happy about it because man, do you see how stressed that motherfucker was on the UFC 202 press conference and whatnot? Like, dude, after the John Jones thing happened and fucking Brock Lesnar like getting caught for whatever the fuck he's doing, Dana White was sweating. I mean, I don't know, man. UFC just looks like it's on a downward spiral to me. I mean, do you guys are really into it still, or are you guys kind of like, that shit's dropping off?
I think I've just been hearing that the whole the UFC has been just kind of miscarding a lot of people on there, mainly because they were just trying to get like big names to fight each other, even though like the whole it was like a complete proportional mismatch on some of them.
Yeah, I think that's probably what the situation is too. But
From what it was revealed when Holly Holm beat
Rousey.
Yeah, Rousey.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really wish it would push some other girls too, because this whole Holly Holm lost like what 2 matches later after Rousey.
1 match later.
One match later, god damn, dude. Yeah, it's like, man, dude, that's what kind of fucked up boxing for me too, because I think boxing really kind of like went down the shitter when lots of cool guys were were kicked out, and like now Floyd Mayweather is like the big thing. But once he loses, no one's gonna give a fuck about boxing. Not the big dude.
Speaking of which, oh, go ahead.
Marcus?
Oh, I was gonna say, did you hear the fucking shit that went down like 2 days ago in the Olympics?
No, what happened?
Okay, so boxing. Apparently, I just now noticed this. Boxing and Olympics are the most corrupt fucking thing you'll probably ever see. Because I don't know exactly who the name of this person is. I'll probably just go. I just found this on Reddit. So there was a match between like an Irishman, a guy representing Ireland, and there's a guy representing the Russia. There's video of it kind of around here somewhere if you kind of just look up it on Reddit. And apparently what happened, yeah, that's it. Yeah, what happened is the Irish guy was like beating the fuck out of this Russian dude. Like you could, even if you're not a boxing fan, you could just clearly see like this guy was getting hits. He was getting tons and tons of hits. First round they gave it to the Russian, which everybody was kind of baffled by. It's like, wait, that doesn't make any sense because he was landing punches. Second round, Irish guy was still whooping his ass. He had his head. They had the ref had to stop the match twice over just to kind of check and see if he was kind of he was doing excessive bleeding. So it still didn't do it. Got the point. The Irishman got the point. And then the third round, it was clear as day. The Russian guy was just hitting air at this point, and he was just throwing swings just to see if he can get any hits. But the Irish guy was just knocking combos after combos. Like you could kind of see a fucking hit meter if he was playing Street Fighter. And when it came down to
filling up his super.
Yeah, pretty much. When it came down to it, they gave the gold medal of all people to the Russian guy, which clearly got his ass beat. And the Irish guy basically just flipped off the judges. He went on an interview and basically angrily says like, these people are fucking cheats. Fuck these guys.
But he literally flipped them off.
Yeah, he flipped them off. There was a photo I actually saw.
What you're saying, Marcus, is kind of reminding me of like a more crazier version of the fucking Mayweather-Pacquiao fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just with a bigger situation happening. Like, dude, that whole thing, like, man, Floyd Mayweather, and he's done it to so many people, though. I mean, Manny Pacquiao fight, the reason why that's talked about so much is because there was so much, like, eyes on that particular situation. Mayweather has done that to so many fucking people. So, I don't know, man. But,
I think I was listening to Adam Carolla, and the one thing that he said, which I think this was probably like correct, he said after that Mayweather Pacquiao fight, the only person that won in that fight was Dana White.
Yeah.
Because Dana White could have just basically advertised and said like, oh, you think this is all the fighting you got? Come to UFC. We got two no-names beating the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, that's better than anything else you're gonna see on the boxing fucking circuit. It's amazing, man. It sucks. I didn't even know boxing was in the Olympics. I keep forgetting about that. Like I know it was there, but like no one comes out of that and it's like, hey, I'm like this badass boxer. It's like no, like you go there, you win or lose. No one hears about you. No one talks about you. See you next year. It's like what the fuck.
Damn,
that's true. But I don't know, but people, I think we've been doing this for quite a while, and I gotta start doing the midweek chat attack. It's gonna be, man, might as well call it the midnight chat attack too, because fucking it's late.
Yeah, it might as well be midnight.
Yeah, exactly. But people, I just want to say thank you very much for joining us tonight on, I forgot our name, Hovig. I pulled a U.
Ringside Hangout.
Ringside Hangout.
Hell yes, people. The Ringside Hangout where you come out and hang out with us in the Ringside. Who the fuck? What the fuck?
I was drawing that the entire time. I'm like Ringside Hangout, and I'm like, this true wrestler just fucking hanging out, literally.
You know, man, that's pretty awesome. I think that should be a really good thumbnail for our first Ringside Hangout video.
Yeah.
By the way, Smackdown won the past 2 weeks.
You know, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it. I'm sorry. It's hard to watch everything. But I will tell you though, I agree with you just by not watching it, just because of the fact that like every time I hear something from Raw, it's either Enzo or Kevin Owens or some shit, and I don't give a fuck about them. SmackDown is whooping ass the entire 2 hours. I'm sorry. And Seth Rollins sucks, and Finn Balor, that motherfucker's overrated like a man. Oh, what? Hovig, what?
We'll see next week.
God damn, bro. Kevin Owens, Enzo, Seth Rollins, they all suck shit. That's
Kevin
like half the roster already.
Hey, Kevin Owens is okay, but here's the issue with Kevin Owens. A motherfucker's been on the show for 2 years. He's lucky to be on there, and he can't lose a couple of fucking pounds.
Hey, the motherfucker's been wrestling for God knows how many years. He can't lose fucking weight. So
Your complaint is like.
wait a minute, hold the fuck on, bro.
I can't believe you're
Hold
fat
up.
shaming that guy.
Hold up. I don't care about that, but okay, you want to talk about that shit? What about Rikishi's ass?
Rikishi's never gonna be World Heavyweight Champion, and by the way, I didn't like him either.
Oh fuck!
What? Damn! What? Rikishi's ass? You just lifted up or what?
No, I'm sorry. I was listening to you, but then I was on Reddit, and apparently there's a video called Detroit Hood at Night, and some guy got ran over on camera. Holy fuck!
Dang.
Oh, okay. Because I thought, you know what I thought, man? I thought you saw this, and we're like, oh fuck! Rikishi's ass right there.
Oh damn!
The good old days.
The old stink face.
Yeah, that's one of these. Like, I love the Attitude Era, really, and then just post Rikishi's ass. Like, okay, yeah, maybe the Peachy Era is okay. But yeah, guys, I'm ending this shit off. It was a great night. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.